Hey guys! Salut mes amis och hallå gubbar! Maxime here. The first update to come right after the first major of 2019 is out. Even though it's not much, it's a really interesting update. Starting with graphics. That is a category that I can't seem to remember ever seeing in a CSGO update, but holy moly, we actually have a launch option promoted by Valve themselves to help users reduce their CPU memory usage. I can't believe I'm reading this. You see, Valve tend to prefer when players adapt to whatever change they make, and they usually avoid talking about custom tweaks or settings that you can do. You rarely see Valve going, hey, let's give the players an option to help with performance. If they want to, of course. So what does this change mean? It means almost everyone is going to at least try it out and see how it feels. The only problem I see with this option is that Valve will now be forced to keep it on so no one gets pissed off. The only way I see it is that they'll have to keep it in the game as an option while moving forward now, I guess. But my main question before delving deeper is why though? Why is Valve giving us an option to help with performance issues? Is this their way of saying that they want to increase their player base? Are they testing us to see how many will start using this command? Or is it just them being aware of the struggles that some people have with recent performance? I have no idea. But hey, let's focus on the fact that we now have a launch option like this. Yay! So what is the launch option? It's very similar to this old one right here that some used back in the day, even though most of us were not entirely sure if it actually did anything. It was meant to turn off an old extension known as d3d9ex, and the rumor back then was that it helped with alt-tabbing. This new launch option could very well be the same or just an improved version of it. So how much difference does it actually make? I could only test this on my own computer, which might not be the best testing environment due to the fact that it's pretty powerful. But anyway, here are my results on the FPS benchmark map after a few tries. This is before and this is after enabling the launch option. It seems too good to be true, going up by almost 60 FPS, so I had to try it again. This is without the launch option, and this is with the launch option. This time, after restarting the game several times, it seems that it didn't boost anything. However, a few weeks ago when I tried this test, I could only get to about 300. So even with or without the launch option, it seems to be better. But honestly, it's hard to be 100% sure with anything like this. What I can say, however, alt-tabbing is faster. This is before, and this is after. I currently play with a lower resolution compared to my native resolution, and if I bump it up to 1920 by 1080, I have instant alt-tabbing back. I'll save the advanced testing for anyone else who's willing to do it. So far, I haven't noticed any problems using this, but if you do, contact Valve as shown here. In the end, it's still very nice to see an option like this from Valve. The last part of the update that I want to focus on is the communication part. Inside the game options, there is now quick access to mute the enemy team, block communication, but most importantly, two new heavily requested features. You can now hide avatar images, which is great if you're a streamer and you don't want to risk getting banned because some guy had a watermelon profile picture. Plus you can change names of players not on your friends list to something more neutral. This is as good as it gets when it comes to not giving a single damn about who your enemies are. You could be playing against some super famous pro player, wreck the guy, and not even know about it. In the end, a great update which might give me another reason to start streaming again. Yes, I say again because most of you guys who's been following me for a while now know that I've streamed a couple times in the past. But yeah, I really need to get that going. You can find all my social media links down below, make sure you check them out. Please like the video to show your support, and I'll see you guys soon. Stay awesome, and go bananas.